Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our final day of the week of Adobe XD Daily Creative Challenge. I'm your host, Andrea Hawk, and I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend, if you're doing anything fun. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, so that should be fun. Let me know what you're up to. I'll be checking the chat throughout the stream. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you all for joining, and let's go ahead and head on over to our behance.net/challenge/XD. Here we go. So you guys know the drill by now. Go ahead and register with this big blue button, and then each day at 8 a.m. you will get notified in your Creative Cloud drop-down app up here of what the challenge prompt will be. And then we want you guys to stay active in the community chat on Discord. We're about 20,000 strong now, so thank you guys all so much for joining, and be sure to check right back here every day at 11:30 for our daily live show. So this is just the first week. Next week we will be continuing all of these prompts. And lastly, be sure to share your work to get feedback from mentors and from other participants. So you guys have been working hard. I've been seeing all of your work on Discord and Behance that you've been sharing. We've had a lot of fun ones this week, but today's more of like not a super serious one. I wanted to start the weekend off right with something just kind of more playful and fun. So what we're going to be doing is a geocaching app. So if you haven't heard of geocaching, I've actually never done it before, but it sounds like fun. So it's an activity where participants use apps to hide and seek treasure. So this is like a real thing that people do. Like you can download an app. There are apps out there that people in your city will go and like hide treasure, and you can hide treasure, and you can try and find each other's treasure, which is so fun. So maybe that's something you can do this weekend. Hello, Justin, Tosha, MD. Good morning to all of you guys. So today we're going to focus on icons for wayfinding and treasure. So something just kind of more fun today. And go ahead and click this Get Started button. This will bring you to the Dropbox link, and you can hit download, direct download, to download that XD file. It looks blank there, but I promise there's stuff in that file. And if you want to rewatch the video, any of these replays, if you missed one, you can press that blue button. And then we still have all of next week's to do as well, so stay tuned for those. Let's head on over to Discord, and we'll see what's going on there. So if you're not a member, definitely join. We've got a bunch of links on this page, so either this blue button up here or this Join Us button down here. So that's how you can join. And then on the left side, we've got all the channels. If you're new, definitely say hi in the introductions channel. And up here, we've got what's going on the live channel. So going live, it'll tell you when everything is happening. And for the daily challenge channel, is another place that you can get the daily prompts. And be sure to share your work in the current challenge channel. So you guys have been sharing a lot of your fun work. So many. I haven't gotten to go through all of them entirely, but I have a few pulled up today that I want to go through at the end of the stream. So awesome. Thanks guys so much for joining. We've got Umar, David. David, have you tried geocaching? It sounds like you have, especially with friends and family. Yeah, I'd like to try it. Cool. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I've got my XD file here. So this is what you will see when you download it, besides some blank artboards instead of filled in ones. So we're on Friday, and I just give a little description about the challenge today. So like I mentioned, geocaching, and we're going to be focusing on those icons and buttons. And below, I gave you a bit of inspiration. These three... it was hard to find geocaching apps, to be honest. Like I couldn't find too many. So these were three that I found. They're not like super exciting looking per se. But I didn't know that there's a National Parks National Geographic app. And since we're kind of doing like badges and such for finding treasure, they actually have badges for when you go to each national park, which is so cool. So that's like a fun thing to kind of try to collect. And then, of course, down here, I've got all the resources. You guys can rewatch Monday's stream if you want to see me go through some of these and talk about my favorite resources like icons and tutorials and such. And then down here is just where to share your design. So I have 2 artboards. I'm only going to be doing 2 today since I want to focus on like the badges and icons and buttons and things like that. So I have already started, since that's what I want to focus on, I've already started on the background for both of these pages. And I think what I want to do is I just have like a super basic map right here and then some controls down here. So I want it to look like, I'm going to add like a dotted line to look like, okay, here's where you need to like walk to find your treasure. And then at like 3 or 4 or so spots, I want to have little like pop-up pins and give an indication of what that treasure is. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So feel free to design along with me. And I think I'll start at the top here. So we definitely need a menu icon. I usually just go for like something super simple, and I've already got all of my colors over here, a ton of colors. Don't be afraid of adding, you know, your character styles and components and everything. I usually have like 30 different colors up there. Yeah, maybe I'll make that a little darker. Yeah, so for menus, I usually do something super simple. Group those together. Keep it on the left side. And then the right side, so I need some way to go from this page to the next page, so I'm just going to add a toggle to toggle between the map view and the badges view. So just super simple. But yeah, I really want to try out that National Geographic app. Has anybody been to any like awesome national parks that you really like? Because that's something I want to get into more, just like, you know, seeing more of the US. I think my favorite is Yosemite that I have been to, but let me know. Okay, so just making a little toggle here. This will be a little bit lighter. You know what, I'm gonna use my mouse. Ugh, the Bluetooth's out, never mind. I hate when that happens. Okay, now let's add some text. Let's check what text I use down here. This is, okay, Filson Pro. I try to mix it up with my fonts because I can really get in oh, I'm up here. I can really get in like the same, why is that? Huh. Anyway, I can really get in a routine of using just the same fonts all the time. So map, and we'll go Filson Pro, and that's way too big. We need it to be like maybe 15. Okay. Okay, so Grace is saying Arches National Park. I love Arches, it is so cool. Greg said Yellowstone. Marissa said Yosemite. Awesome. Yeah, those are really good ones. I used to live out in California for like 2 years or so when I first started my job. So you guys that live out there, like you guys have all of the awesome national parks. I'm really jealous. There's not much here in St. Louis. Badges. Make this a little bit longer. Group these together. Okay, copy that. Actually, I'll copy both of these. This one. Marissa said, I love feeding the squirrels. Oh, sorry, I need some water. Don't tell the park rangers. Actually, yeah, they get really, a park ranger yelled at me for like picking a flower one time. Okay, hydrated and ready to go. Okay, so below that, I'm gonna add just like some circles, some little pop-up pins. And make this green, and then I'm gonna add a little triangle just down here. Fill it with green. Okay. Teton National Park. Oh, I've been there too. I love Tetons. Yeah. Paco said really bad to feed the wild in national parks. Yeah. Death Valley on the bucket list. I have not been there, actually. Where is that? Is that in... So, I mean, obviously somewhere in the desert, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got 3 down there, and then I'll add my little like dotted line. So I'll make this like this. So we'll say, hey, you need to start over here, and then go over here, go up here, and then you need to do a little off-roading. So we'll go over here. Okay. And then we can make this dashed and give it like 8 points maybe. Let's see. Rounded. Oh, it's in California, near Nevada. Okay, Greg said. Yeah, did not know that. I should have visited when I was living out there. Ugh, just have to make another trip. Okay. So we'll send this back. And now I'll add a starting point. So we'll add some little circles right here. Just make this little transparent of that same green color. When in doubt, for like little circles, indicators of where you are, just make it transparent. Make a bunch of circles on top of each other. Okay. There we go. One in between that. Okay, group those. Get a little bigger. Okay. That looks good. And now, so I want to fill each of these in with some sort of the treasure things and badges. And if I have time at the end, I might like drag through each of those. So I'm going to start off of the artboard just because I don't want to mess anything up. So the first one, sorry, I didn't mention this. I'm going to be doing a map for the first one. Move these around a bit. So just have fun with this, you know, like you could do stars or treasure sort of things, whatever you want. Group those, copy. Oh, need to move this one over a little, okay. Group those together. And then I'll make some bloops. Blue for the inside. A little bit smaller. Marissa said Mount McKinley National Park in Alaska. Ooh, I have not been to Alaska. That's somewhere that I'd really like to visit though. It's just like kind of far away. Oh, I have responsive resize on, that's why. Okay. And then I'll double click in here, and I want to show some sort of like shadows. So I'll make these 2 little panels a little bit darker. Oops. This one. Okay. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously this one isn't, but just something to show like, hey, this is where you can find all of your treasure. Little badge, map badge, and then I'll put this in just the center over here. Make this a bit smaller. All right. Next I'll do a little compass. That'll be an easy one. Just make a circle, and the border, I'll make it red. Yankari Game Reserve. Where's that? Said Joe. And then, okay, so in the center here, I'm gonna add just the little pointers for the compass. And I'll make this black and flip it. And then this one will be just the same red color. I feel like so relaxed today because it's Friday. I'm feeling good today. What about you guys? Are you having a good Friday? Let's group those together. Copy, and then I'll add this on this page. Actually, is that grouped? And just kind of slide it off so that maybe a little bit later, if we have time, we'll do the drag animation so we can like drag through each of our badges. And then this will be the first badge. Oh, turn off. Make sure you turn off responsive resize. Oh, gonna have to go in and resize that. Okay. Make the border like 5. That's better. Okay. Another one, we'll make a little suitcase. That'd be cute. Greg's having a good Friday. Julia. Good, guys. I'm glad you are. Good vibes today. Just round these corners a bit. And then I'll make the little handles. No border, and I'll make it a bit darker. And then just use the Pathfinder tool to cut this out. There we go. What else? I'll add some little like stickers. You know, on suitcases they have stickers and stuff. I actually do have some like sewn badges on my suitcase, but I need to get a new one because the handle just broke and I can no longer roll it anymore, so it's bad news. Okay, make this blue. That's kind of cute. Little suitcase badge. Okay. Group those together. Cut that and then paste it right here. Afaf said it's a reset Friday, smiley face. I agree with you. All right, and then we'll add this on the map as well. So did you guys have a favorite challenge this week? Because I'm in the midst of thinking of some new challenges for a future daily creative challenge. So let me know if you have any ideas or like things that you definitely did not like. I'm open to hearing that too. Okay. Let's add like one more. So maybe just a simple like coin shape. The only thing about XD is there's not a star shape yet, so I have to just resort to doing like a hexagon. So the way I do this is you click on the triangle icon over here, and then when you're dragging it, you press the plus or the minus. So that's how you make that. So this will have to do for now though. And I'll make this like that. Okay. Justin said his favorite was the neuro challenge. That was my favorite too. For sure. Okay. Make that a bit smaller. Okay. Let's see if I have time to... Okay, I don't have time, never mind. But if you wanted to, after you're done making all of your badges, one thing I need to do is switch this over since we're on the badges page. So one thing you could do if you wanted to is have your badges like being able to swipe through to see all of them, or you could do it in a grid view, something like that. But yeah, feel free to play around. This is more of just a fun one. So let's go ahead and Command S to save, and let's like link one thing. I didn't even get to prototype mode, but let's at least link one thing. So we'll just click here to here, and okay, super easy. Only one blue drag. Okay, save it. So if you want to export anything, go to File, Export, Batch, or Selected, and then you can export all of your items. So I've already started a project. This is the same project on Behance that I've been sharing all of the rest of my work. So just go in and edit it. And then we'll see we had day 1. That was the habit challenge. And then day 2, this was the Neuralink. Day 3 was the reading app. And today was the badges app. So I already uploaded these. I don't really want to add a prototype just because it's only clicking one page, so that wouldn't really make sense. But you could add that as well. All you do is just hover over and then click that upload button. And then be sure when you go into settings, I know I've been harping on this, but just so we can find your work, go to the Discoverability tab, and then your keyword will be XD Daily Challenge, and then you can save it like that. Cool, so let's save. And we can go back. Okay, so now let's look through some of you guys' project. Okay, real quick. So Joe said he likes the look of the book reader challenge. I like that one too. Yeah, that one was fun. Very like calming looking. Okay, so if you want to look for the challenges, you just type in search XD Daily Challenge. And then if you're not finding yours, one thing you might want to do is just go sort by and then most recent. So I missed that. When I was first looking, I couldn't find my project, but cool. So you guys have been doing a lot of work lately. I have already pulled some up that I thought we could look through. So this one is super hi-fi. Doesn't say who made it. I got this from Discord though. So this one's awesome. A brain matrix. Very cool. Okay, what do you want to do? Look at a documentary. You have to add 22% brain capacity. Yes. This is so fun. I love this. Very cool. And they're coming out with a new Matrix movie. Did you guys see that? Matrix 3, I think? Are there 2 already? I don't know. Oh, this is Julia's. Nice. Is this yours? Yeah. Okay. Next one we've got, great job, Julia. Anna. This is her brain space management app. And I really liked the illustrations that you had on this. So let's scroll down and see. So your brain storage, 67% free space. It's interesting to think about the brain as like a flash drive almost, and like seeing how much storage you have left. So learn some new skills. Cool. Nice colors too. This is a really nice layout. I love the illustration. Ooh, a prototype. Let's see. Learn new skills. Oh, look at that animation. How the brain starts facing one way and then goes to the center. That's nice. Really nice. Spanish for 500. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, so this was Anna. Awesome job, Anna. Another one. I don't know who this one was by too, or either. Okay, so let's click through. We've got some memories. Oh, this is so sweet. All of your memories. Oh. Skills. Okay, I like how you rearranged it by categories. Like very organized the way your brain actually is. Drawing, guitar, wood sculpting, all of your skills. Very cool. Personality traits. This is awesome. Like I really want this to be a thing. Creative, analytical. That is awesome. System. You guys were really being just very creative with this. System. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, please take caution editing these settings. Walking and talking, cognitive functions. Yeah, we wouldn't want to mess with that. This is so cool. I love this so much. Storage. It's like a computer. Boost. Oh, that one was fun. Thanks for sharing that. I'm not sure who that was. And this was one of the reading ones by Umar. Okay, let's scroll down a bit. I love the serif font that you used. Bestsellers, new releases, nice layout. Very like calming, kind of muted tones. That's good for reading. Showing the artboards and a little prototype. Oh, that's nice how you have the chapter indicator at the bottom. Oh, that was so fast. Let's watch that again. Start reading. Okay. Very nice. Look at that drag transition. That's what I wanted you guys to work on. Okay. One more. This is by Justin Garcia. I've been seeing you in Discord. Nice job, Justin. Okay, left hemisphere and right hemisphere. Interesting way of organizing it. That's very creative. I like that. And then you can see the days on the left over here. Very cool. Okay, guys. Well, that is about all the time that we have left. Thank you guys so much for joining, and be sure to stay tuned for right after this. We've got our weekly Friday special for designing Adobe XD, and that is with Alex and I wrote it down somewhere. Alex and Gayatri. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a great Friday, and check back on Monday at 11:30. Bye guys, have a good weekend.